A little hello and lots of love to start the day, my 5th and 5th grade 7 learners. Welcome to Valenzuela Live, another fun-filled learning and discovering the world of physical education. Introduction to individual sports, running. I am Mary Ann C. Barrios from Dalandanan National High School, your learning buddy in PE. To join us today, kindly key in the comment box the word present, the name of your school, your grade level, and section, just like what you can see on the screen. How are you today? I hope you are safe and healthy. Are you excited for our lesson? That's great! To begin with, let me remind you with the protocols to follow during the live streaming class. Number 1, respect everyone. Number 2, no hate speech. Number 3, be guided with the anti-cyberbullying law. Number 4, no promotions of products or items. And lastly, use appropriate words in giving suggestions, comments, and queries. After the Facebook live streaming, attend the class discussion via Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, or Facebook Messenger classroom with your subject teacher. I hope everyone will be guided by these protocols for us to maintain orderliness during the virtual class. Now, allow me to read to you the most essential learning competencies that you are about to learn today. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to describe the nature and background of the sports running. Execute the skills involved in the sports running. And lastly, monitor periodically one's progress towards fitness goal. In the previous lesson, you have learned about the basic exercise program, acquired the skills in designing your own exercise, and executed the different kinds of stretching. Are you excited to learn more? I know you are. Let us have our first activity to recall your previously learned skills. Identify which of the following exercises for warm-up or dynamic exercise and cool down for static exercise. Use the reaction button for your answer. Click the heart button if the answer is warm up and thumbs up button if it is cool down. You will be given 5 seconds to answer. Are you ready? Good! Let's begin. Number 1. Front of thighs. Timer starts now. Time is up. Very good. The answer is cool down. Next number. Number 2. Walk out. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is warm up. Nice. Number 3. Standing toe touch. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is warm up. Awesome. Number 4. High knee pull down. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is warm up. That's great. And last number 5. Front swings. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is warm up. That's good. How many items were you able to answer correctly? All right. What a job well done. You just earned your first fitness and wellness badge. Collect all 3 badges today up to the end of our class. Warming up and cooling down are good for your exercise performance. You'll do better, faster, and stronger. Monitoring your heart rate during exercise is important to gauge your fitness progress. Doing this will help you to achieve your desired fitness goals. Want to check your heart rate? Here is how. Place your two fingers at the wrist between the bone and the tendon over your major artery. Use a watch or a clock with a second hand. Count the beats you feel for 10 seconds, and then multiply this number by 6 to get your heart rate per minute. Prior to the series of protocols imposed in our country brought about by COVID-19, you have been engaging in many physical activities in your PE class. This includes the participation in various sports such as volleyball, basketball, and badminton. Now, learners, we will move on to the next activity. Since you did well in the previous activity, do you want to find out what's in store for the next level? Let's do the fact or bluff. Read each statement carefully. Click the like icon to answer fact, which means you have performed the said activities. On the other hand, click the side emoticons to answer bluff, which means you haven't performed them before. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each item. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 1. I have joined a running competition in our barangay. Timer starts now. Time is up. Number 2. I am good at playing luksong tinik. Timer starts now. Time is up. Next number 3. I have overtaken a dog barking at or running after me. Timer starts now. Time is up. Number 4. I became a runner and a jumper in elementary grade. Timer starts now. Time is up. Number 5. I can run fast without getting any injuries. Timer starts now. Time is up. Number 6. I enjoy playing, running, and jumping with my neighbors. Timer starts now. Time is up. Number 7. I can throw a stone from a far distance. Timer starts now. Time is up. Number 8. I can jump high without giving full effort. Timer starts now. Number 9. I can run and jump in fun games. Timer starts now. Time is up. Last number 10. I enjoy watching different activities like running, jumping, and throwing competition. Timer starts now. Time is up. So, how was the activity? Fantastic. Job well done, learners. You earned your second fitness and wellness badge. If you have more than 5 yes answer in this activity, this means that you possess athletic skills. All you have to do is to develop and enhance such skills to become a potential athlete. In this time of pandemic, it is important to set a healthy routine. Being confined at home is not an excuse to engage yourself with some physical activities to improve your health and well-being. Playing sports has an immense impact on person's daily life and health. Speaking of that, what sports are you up to? Are you into team sports, or individual sports? All right. There are certain sports such as boxing, bowling, billiards, tennis, and others, which are known as very good individual sports. These sports are played by one person against another or against a number of solo players. Can you guess this picture? Very good. This is a track oval. It is a place where track and field events are being held. What are the sports in track and field? Track and field are categorized under the umbrella sports of athletics, which also includes road running, cross-country running, and race walking. Track and field athletics are the oldest forms of organized sports, having developed out of the most basic human activities: running, walking, jumping, and throwing. The name athletics is derived from the Greek word athlos, which means contest. Athletics was the only competition to be held in the first Olympic Games, which took place in Athens dating back 776 BC. At that time, the single athletic event was known as stade, a foot race that is covered the length of the Athenian Olympic Stadium. Throughout the latter part of 18th century, track and field, including running, took a prominent place in the field of sports. In 1913, the International Amateur Athletics Federation, or IAAF, was formed by representatives from 16 countries. The IAAF was charged with establishing standard rules for the sport. What are the facilities and equipments used in athletics? This includes the following: track oval, hurdle. A hurdle is a barrier or other obstacles that a runner has to jump over during a race. Starting blocks, spike shoes, starting guns, and baton. What are track events? Track events often involve a field or a running track of varying measurements. These events are typically held on a 400-meter track. Short distance or sprints. Sprint is a short running race in a track and field competition. There are generally three different sprint distances: 100 meters, 200 meters, and 400 meters. Next is middle distance. The middle distance races are 800 meters, 1,500 meters, and 3,000 meters. These races require different skills and tactics to win. They rely more on endurance and pacing than just a pure speed. Next is long distance. There are three main long distance races: 3,000 meters, 5,000 meters, and 10,000 meters races. These races are similar to middle distance races, but the emphasis is even more on correct pacing and endurance. Hurdles. A hurdle race is one of which obstacles are placed at intervals along the track that the runner must jump over on their way to the finish line. And lastly, relays. Relay races are where teams of runners compete against each other. There are typically 4 runners and 4 legs to the race. Participating and performing well in running events requires some key skills to make it well in every event. You also need a sense of timing or pacing, so you expend your energy effectively. Let's get running. There are many different skills and techniques involved in extremely competitive track and field world, and one of those is correct, running. What is running? It is said that running has been described as the world's most accessible sport. It is a foot racing over a variety of distances and courses. After knowing the nature and background of the sports running, let us discuss the skills that involve it. The skills in running includes jogging. Jogging is a form of running at a slow or leisurely pace. The main intention is to increase physical fitness with less stress on the body. Sprinting. Sprinting is running over a short distance at the topmost speed of the body in limited period of time. Next is chasing. Chasing is running after someone or follows them quickly in order to reach them. Next is dodging. Dodging is a locomotor skill that involves quick and sometimes deceptive changes of direction to evade or catch an opponent. And lastly, evading. All of these are important to many games, sports, and every activities. If you want to elevate your running, it is important to take a look at your running form and make a necessary adjustment and improvement. This will help you to reduce the chance of injury, increase your speed, and boost efficiency. Now, let us discuss the proper running form. There are specific forms of running techniques to follow that may differ slightly due to variation in the body mechanics. Body position. The head, trunk, and pelvis should be positioned along a vertical line, which is perpendicular to the ground. This helps to ensure that the pelvis is in and the most efficient position. Arm and shoulder carriage. Your shoulder must move in coordination with the arms. You must keep the hands, arms, and shoulders as relaxed as possible. The actions of the legs. There are two parts of the leg action. These are the recovery phase and the driving phase. In the recovery phase, the rear foot leaves the ground, and in the driving phase, the lead foot touches the ground. Foot action. A male runner has a landing touch with a heel ball action, which is where the heel hits the ground first. The weight is then transferred to the ball of foot in a rocking chair fashion. Among female runners, the heel ball and the ball heel ball are all about the same. On your mark, crouch on one knee and form a high bridge with your fingers just behind the line. Set. Raise your hip to a level just above your shoulders. Lean your body as far forward as you can and aim to begin running without stumbling. Go! The front leg is driven forward and the hands are lifted from the ground at the same time. Knee and hip are fully extended on completion of drive. Now learners, can you execute the proper running form? That's great! All you have to do is follow the commands in running. You will be given 5 seconds to do each position. Are you ready? Good! Let's start. On your mark, crouch on one knee and form a high bridge with your finger just behind the line. Very good! Set. Knee and hip are fully extended in completion of drive. Well done, learners! Go! The front leg is driven forward and the hands are lifted from the ground at the same time. What an amazing experience, right? That was terrific. We are all managing additional stress related to the growth of COVID-19 pandemic and its potential to threaten the health of ourselves, our families, and our community. Please consider using physical activity and exercise as a strategy to maintain health during this stressful time. Running is incredibly beneficial to the body, mind, and spirit. You will find that even short runs can leave you feeling more energized, more focused, and better able to enjoy all the life has to offer. Although many things feel beyond our control right now, we do have the ability to be creative and to build physical activity and exercises. Let us proceed to our post-assessment activity. Let us see if you really listened and understood our topic today about introduction to individual sports, running. I am sure you have heard this before. Do you know what a crossword puzzle is? All right, I know you're all excited. Let's play What's the Label? Complete the puzzle. I will describe the terms about running and you're going to fill the puzzle with them. Are you up for the challenge? I'm sure you are. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each term. Number 1. One of the track events in which obstacles are placed at intervals along the track that the runner must jump over on their way to finish line. Timer starts now. Time is up. If you answer hurdles, that is correct. Number 2. It is derived from the Greek word atlos, which means contest. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is athletics. Correct. Number 3. It is a skill of running over a short distance at the topmost speed of the body in a limited period of time. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is sprinting. You're right. Number 4. Often called track spikes, are racing shoes used by athletes when racing on the track. Timer starts now. Time is up. Exactly. The answer is spike shoes. Good one. Number 5. It is a locomotor skill that involves quick and sometimes deceptive changes of direction to evade or catch an opponent. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is dodging. That's correct. Number 6. It is a form of running at a slow or leisurely pace. Timer starts now. Time is up? Absolutely. The answer is jogging. Number 7. Blank block for bracing the feet of a runner at the start of a race. Timer starts now. Time is up. The answer is starting. Awesome. Last number. Number 8. It is a foot racing over a variety of distances and courses and has been described as the world's most accessible sport. Timer starts now. Time is up. What's that? Running? You're correct. Those were awesome, learners. You just earned the third and last fitness and wellness badge. Congratulations. For the assignment, let us practice what you have learned today by answering the activity log, page 36 of your learning packet. In this activity, you will monitor the progress of your running skill for 1 week. Perform a warm-up exercise before doing the activity and cool down after. Execute the recommended running activity for 3 days. Record your heart rate and the running time on your weekly activity log. Ask parent or guardian's assistance in doing this activity. Remember, recording your progress helps you to see what you need to achieve and what you have already achieved. While I know that there are questions that are not yet answered about today's discussion, but don't worry, your Mapeh teacher will be willing to address them during your follow-up discussion tomorrow. I hope you learned something today. Your participation is highly appreciated. I am looking forward to seeing you next time. Again, I am Mary Ann C. Barrios from Dalandanan National High School, your learning buddy in PE, reminding you to stay at home, stay safe, and stay healthy. May we look at this difficult time as the turning point when we learn new ways to build our emotional resilience and our physical health. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.